So now we're going to add the internal footings. They're the same size, so we'll just go with it. Basically, we can do the polysolid again. The one that goes across here is quite easy. I can just go polysolid. I'm still set to left justification. Well, in this case, I don't actually want that. In this case, I want center, because I want a dead center. So I'll change that bit to center. And using my object snaps, the midpoint should come up, but it's not, because it mustn't be there set. So I'm going to grab the midpoint from here, or I can do shift right click and get the midpoint from here. Alright, click here, and let's click this one this time and get that one there. Okay, there we go. So that's there we go, that was all wrong. One pressed escape instead of enter, and I shouldn't have. So this time I'll go and set the midpoint so it's there, so I don't waste any more time. Alright, I did control tab unfortunately, sorry. Midpoint is set, good. So let's go to that there, and select here, and here. Okay, enter this time. That sets it. Now, how are we going to do this one here? What I propose we do is draw a line down the bottom of this here. If I find the layer, we'll go down to the sketch, and I draw a line, alpha line, or you can click the line command from here. Just draw from here to down the bottom there. Okay, so I'm going to use that line as a construction line. Just zoom in, looks alright. Okay, so what I'm going to do is divide that line into 3 pieces basically, so that I can work out where I'm going to start my other ones from. So let's go to, it's a command called div for divide. So I'll type it in, div for divide. And I'm going to select this line here. Now what's selection cycling on? So I'm going to pick the line, and I'm going to divide it into 3. Press 3, enter, and it's put 2 dots here, basically where the divisions are supposed to be, but I can't see them. So I'm just going to, I'm not quite sure where it is on here yet. I've quite found where the settings are for the points, but if you turn on the menu bar through there, you can go to format, point style is what we're looking for here, point style, and we can change it from dot to perhaps X or cross, and okay that, and now they pop up. There's this one there and this one there, you can just see it. Alright, so zoom in, they change size, but alright, so now I can use that. Now the thing with that, when you need to use the node to latch onto it, so I will just pick it when I need it. So let's go with that. Click the node and go here, and it should pop onto that. See that node? And then across here, sorry, I'm in the sketch layer, we'll fix it up later. And now we're going to cross the road, go perpendicular to this one here, and enter. So I can redraw the next one, or I can just copy it. It's up to you. But if I'm copying it, CO for copy, or you can just get copy from wherever it is on here. I can never find it, so I'll just type it in. It's somewhere up here. Anyway, there it is. So we'll go here, enter, and we'll pick it up from the node again. So let's just go node. So it's in the center. There is a node over here somewhere. There it is. And we'll go to the other node over there, click node again, there it is, enter to finish. And just for me, because I stuffed it up basically, I need to put it in the right layer, which is the footings, there it is. Alright, so all you got to do next is get rid of the nodes. I'm using the window, not the crossing window, to grab the nodes, delete, press delete, I think I got rid of them, let's have a look. It's good to keep it tidy. Yeah, they're all gone. And grab that line as well down here, and press delete on the keyboard this time, just mixing and matching it here, so I'm using different methods to enter commands every time. So now I'm going to move all of that. Alright, let's go with the move command here, M for move, or select that, and it's going to grab all of this minus the slab, enter, just pick a common corner, say this one here, to this one here. I've got perspective on, so it's a bit hard to zoom. There you go. So basically that's sitting under there like that. All we're going to do next is use the union command to put it together, and we should be good to go to work out the mass basically. So we've done we haven't done the set down yet, and we haven't done the rebate, but we can do that any time. Well, we could do it beforehand, it doesn't matter. Let's do it now, then we can just union it afterwards, it doesn't matter. Alright, so how are we going to do the rebate or the set down? Let's go with the rebate first, that comes first in the instructions. So that's 160 wide, because basically this is a brick veneer home, so there's 110 for the bricks, and there's a 50mm gap. And then the timber frame starts inside, if you know the general construction of the house. So we need to have a 160 rebate, which is a 50 plus the 110 for the brick, along the perimeter of the slab. So there's a couple of ways you could do it. You could use sweep perhaps, and then subtract that from the green slab, or you could use the press pull. Couple of ways. I'll try the press pull first, because that's a nice command to use. Basically, sketch is on, which is good. Just going to type in REC for rectangle, and I'll start from 0, 0 basically, or this position here. Or actually, it's not 0, 0. It's actually, if I was typing it in, it would be 0, 0, 100. It's going to go on top of this for now. But I'll just click it there. It's fine. Okay, there we go. Now we'll just offset this, O for offset, and the distance of offsetting is 160. Alright, the thing we want to offset is the line, and it's not picking up any lines. So let's see. There we go. We've got it, polyline. Alright, and side to offset, so you have, I'm moving left to right, how it's offsetting it. So we're going to offset it inside, so we'll go inside, click, there it is. Now let's try this press pull business. Press pull here, and alright, I'll just go in here, see if it grabs it. I want to try and go in the middle of that. I might be better off turning my O snaps off for now. I don't know if I'm going to be better off, but okay, we'll pick something up. It was yeah, got lucky. Alright, so I don't want to go up, I want to go down. So in theory, if I type in minus 30, which is a rebate, it might work. Let's see. Well, I don't know if it worked or not. I can't see it because it's probably gone inside that, so I can't see it. So what I'm going to do is I got to here and change that to other, not wireframe. Let's try X-ray. X-ray vision. I don't know. Actually, no. It didn't have to do that anyway, because all I've got to do is put it on shaded with edges, and we'll be able to tell. See, it's done it. Let me just take this perspective off. When I zoom in and out, it always sort of goes way out. So PRS, and you type it in, it'll come up with the word. Just click it. I'm just going to go 0 for that for now. It's easier for me to zoom in and out to show you. There you go. See that? So it's indented it for us. It worked. Alright, so we've got our rebate happening. So I can delete this now. I don't really need it. And there's another line here. Delete that as well. It's good, as I say, to keep things tidy as you're going along, because you're going to forget all these lines that you got there. The other, I mean, of course, if I'm putting it in layer sketch, I can easily just freeze that layer later, or just isolate it and just get rid of everything at the end of the project. So either way. Alright, so let's go back to here there's a bit of a set down. I'm not giving you any information as to where it is, but roughly where I'm showing it. All right. In fact, it's about 90 millimeters away from the rebate there, and over here I'm not giving you anything anyway. So just place it somewhere, basically where I'm showing it. So that's good enough. Okay. In fact, the rebate is at the back corner here, this corner here. So, all right. So how do we do it? Well, first of all, you got to remember where our UCS is. Our UCS is on the ground. All right. So the rebate, we want to draw it on top of this surface, which is actually about 100 up. We could actually move our UCS up 100, and so we're drawing on that plane, or we could use the dynamic UCS here, which you can detect roughly. We can detect the surface. So for this exercise, I might just go with this for now. Dynamic UCS is on here. So when I start drawing a rectangle, now how big is that set down? It's 6 meters by 3 meters by 50 deep. So approximately where it's showing. So we can just draw somewhere on there to start with. Now you could draw a box and then subtract that from there, but let's just try our snazzy command, press pull, which means we have to create a rectangle to start with on top. Now I just want to go on here now. It detects that surface, so I'll be drawing on that surface, any like that. See that? So I'm just going to put it anywhere, then move it by eye, basically, where I want it to go. So at 6,000 in the X, because the X is a red axis, all right. So 6,000, comma 3,000. I know I'm giving it to you in meters, but you got to put it in millimeters. All right. So I might just move it in position now, and for move, select this, yes that, and just move it roughly according to our little PDF about there. Now I'm going to go and use the press pull and go in the center of this. So it's picked it up, you can see that. Again, if we apply the same principle and type in -50 this time, it should work. Didn't last time I did this, but alright, I think it did work. Surprise, surprise. There it is. So it's indented that. Otherwise, if it didn't work and it simply drew, you got to be careful, because if you pick up the outline of that slab, what it will do is it will just create an extrusion, either up or down, and then you have to subtract that extrusion, which basically it's another solid, out of the slab to create that indentation. So that's using the subtract command here, if that happened to you. Alright, so if we, so that's the trick. Make sure you click inside the rectangle, not on the perimeter. In other words, not on that line that I'm about to erase. Alright, delete that line again. And there we have that. Now what we're going to do is go union, which is this one here, that one there, or just type it in, and select everything and make them into one thing, so we can work out the mass of the whole thing, not just the slab or just the beams. But you know, obviously, if you just wanted to work out just for the beams how much mass they are, you need just the beams. You know, so let's go enter that, and that's it. Basically, now we've got one piece. Everything's under layer slab at this point because that's a layer it chose to put it under, but that's fine. It was the first thing I drew, so that's what it decided to do. Okay, so now we just have to use the mass prop command to work out the mass of that. So we'll do that in the next one.